Okay, great. Thank you, girls. Wow. Oh, you want me to take that for you?
Oh, no, that's okay, man. That's what you pay me for.
All right, what's the matter?
Those college girls. Did you notice them?
Yeah. Why, didn't they leave a tip?
They are so lucky.
Oh, yeah? And why?
Because they get to go to college. And they get to pick any career that they want. They don't have to wait around for the first job that comes along. Not that there's anything wrong with mine.
I didn't know you wanted to go to college.
I feel so inadequate sometimes.
It's not college that's going to make you feel adequate, you know.
Oh, it would help. I mean, there's so much I want to learn and study about.
If you feel that strongly about it, why don't you go?
Yeah, right. Quit and go to Vassar. Uh-huh.
Well, maybe not Vassar. You're making it sound like it's the most impossible thing to do. I mean, if you want to go to college, then you should go right here in town.
Well, look, the trouble is I would never qualify. There's all those tests and things.
Hey, they don't call it giving it the old college try for nothing.
Well, even if I could, neither my father or I could afford to, even if I had a part-time job. No, it's just one of those dreams that people have. And then they wake up and they go back to work.
Floors are ruined.
Well, the storm did do a lot of damage, that's for sure.
A beautiful home.
Won't the insurance cover it?
Well, it will to some extent, but there are things of sentimental value that you can't quite replace. But we're going to try, right? And while we're at it, we've got to do something about this roof. Boy, this thing is leaking like never before.
Well, why not just patch this one?
Mother, we've been patching it. It's 50 years old.
Well, a roof should last that long, if not longer.
Well, what they should do and what they actually do are two different things. I mean, anyway, we'll get it fixed. And I have some other improvements, too. I'm going to build a new greenhouse for you and a topiary garden. Hmm?
Oh, Sunday, I can't let you do that.
Why? Why not?
No, I mean it, Lionel. N-O, no.
Why not?
You'd better sit down, all of you.
What's wrong, Grandma?
If you'd rather I left.
No. You're practically part of the family now. Just sit. Lionel, you remember how angry I was with you when I took away the investments and the real estate operations.
Mother, that's water under the bridge. Now, come on.
Until now. This isn't easy to say. But while I was traveling, I made some rather unfortunate investments.
How unfortunate.
Very.
How very.
Very. That's all.
Mother, what are you talking about?
I lost some money.
How much?
A lot.
How much is a lot?
Most of all we had.
Mr. Bunbury, room service. Your breakfast is ready.
Leave it there, please.
Yes, sir. I'll leave it right here at the door.
Last. You eat?
I'm too happy to eat, Mr. Bunbury.
No. You haven't tasted the eggs Benedict yet. Voila.
This is fantastic, having our honeymoon in a very own
Don't tell I feel like in such a hurry.
I thought you feel like Mrs. Bunbury. Mrs. Bunbury. Where'd you come up with a name like that?
Bunbury. I did The Importance of Being Earnest in Rep, which is not as half as nice a name as Capwell. Do you know how much I miss being a Capwell?
You can have it all now. Every last syllable of it.
Ooh, really? Does that include you?
Well, that's the second best part of the package.
What's the best part?
You.
What do you think of my work?
I don't know, man. It's amazing. The whole thing is absolutely incredible.
I'm glad you're impressed. I've shared this with very few. You can see why.
Yeah, I can. I mean, the possibility of this...
They're endless.
A discovery like this could have saved my mother's life.
There's nothing I wouldn't have given to be able to do that.
I heard what you were saying to Brick. Are you serious about wanting to go to college?
If I could get in, sure. Heck, I'd sign up tomorrow.
Yeah, I've never heard you mention it before.
Well, I guess it's because we get so many college kids in here, and they seem to be doing so many things with their lives, and I'm just waiting on tables. Oh, but it's just a silly dream. That's all. Don't worry.
Alice, I think it's a very important dream.
Well, it couldn't happen. Just could never happen.
What?
At least not anytime
Why
soon.
not?
I don't know. Look, this is a crazy idea. I don't know why we're talking about this. Whose idea is this?
It was yours. Now sit down. Alice, you have got to chase a dream now and then. For so many years, I put off doing what I desperately wanted to do just because I was scared or I didn't have enough confidence. Yet for the longest time, it kept me from going out in the world and trying to make it on my own. I was so afraid of failing, like life was some kind of big test that I had to pass.
I feel like that way all the time.
Well, you mustn't. You can't. It's so destructive. My being afraid is what kept me from telling you the truth about who I am, and look what that cost us both. So if you want to go to college, just do it. If you end up hating it, you can always come back and wait on tables, can't you?
I guess so. It's not exactly something you forget how to do.
So why don't you go and put some feelers out today? Go on over to the admissions office, just see what they have to say.
Well, there's no rush about it. I mean, the semester's already started, and even if I could get in, who knows?
Why don't you just find out? If you wait, you may not do it at all.
You don't think they'd laugh at me?
Oh, Alice, of course not. That's what they're there for, to enroll people. Do you want me to go with you?
No. It's something I have to do on my own.
Okay, however you want to do it.
Rick?
Yeah.
Could I have a couple of hours off?
Couple of hours. You give them 10 minutes, now they want 2 hours. Why? What are you going to do?
I'm going to go to USB and try to enroll.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
What? Who am I to stand in the way of a higher education?
Education? You're terrific. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll let you know what happens.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Hell of a girl.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Here we are in the middle of Santa Barbara. I feel like we're high on a mountaintop far away.
Well, just don't waste any precious time on airplanes.
No.
I'll tell you something else I don't want to waste.
What?
Any more time drinking champagne.
Oh, my love. My I'm just so sorry that it's going to end today.
And this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of the rest of our lives. We'll always be as happy as we are right now. Sit down, right there. Sit down.
You know how lucky we are that we've gotten a second chance. I'll
Tell me,
never,
tell me.
ever do anything to jeopardize that again. I promise you.
Just a minute. Hello. This is Mr. Bunbury, the presidential suite. I don't want any interruptions. Darling, no, not you, darling. Yes, no interruptions, no visitors, nobody. Yes, thank you. Please stop.
I can't impress upon you strongly enough the absolute need for secrecy in this project. All right, that's number 7, done. No one, Jeffrey, absolutely no one can know about the work in this room. There's not a scientist in the world who wouldn't want to try and steal this and be the first to make this breakthrough. Or maybe even take the credit for it.
Believe me, I understand completely.
Fine. All right, this is done. Take this to the refrigerator.
There you go.
All right. You'd be amazed how many cases there are of unscrupulous people who are right in the scientific community who've tried to steal formulas, ideas, data. It's shocking.
Well, then why are you trusting me? I mean, after all, I'm a complete stranger.
Oh, no, not quite. You're forgetting that I loved your mother very much. If I'm successful in this, I can think of no finer tribute to pay Pamela's memory than to share this with her son.
Thank you. Yeah, I know she would. She wanted so many great things for me. None of which have happened yet. But you have my word. What you're doing here is completely safe with me. Completely.
I've never doubted that. Not for a moment.
Jeffrey?
Except in the case of a certain young woman for whom you have more than a casual fondness. Huh?
Okay, well, you don't have to worry about that. Over here, Kelly.
Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning. I guess.
How's the head?
Don't ask. I tell you, I think this hangover of mine should be in the Guinness Book of Records. My eyelashes even hurt.
I'm sorry our experiment caused you some discomfort.
No, I think it was good for me. It's made me a confirmed non-drinker. But hey, what's a little agony in the name of science, right?
Good. You have the makings of a fine lab assistant. Excuse me, I've got some other work I have to do. May I have the clipboard, Jeffrey?
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go.
Thank you. Excuse me.
You know, you always manage to surprise me. I think that I can predict you, and then you're going to do something totally off the wall.
What have I done from the wall now?
No, it's just the way that you take in all this in your stride. And I expected you to last about 3 hours.
Oh, well, then you don't know me at all. I am a born stoic. Oh, look at this. I gotta tell you. I have been reading about our little friend, Dr. Nicholas. One of these, it says that he is considered one of the most important research scientists of the decade. Are you ready for that?
Really?
Look at this. Oh, have you seen this?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not up with who's on what cover today, and I don't know.
Jeffrey, I'm telling you, we should both feel very honored to be working for him.
Yeah, we should, but work is the operative word here, so what say we get busy and do some?
That's what I like about you.
What, all work and no play?
All frowns and no smiles. Well, that's better. Not only that, but one of these articles says that he is a member of every prestigious scientific academy in the world. Can you imagine?
I never doubted his credentials, Kelly.
But Jeffrey, did you know they were so good? I mean, come on. There have been great scientists all over the world, but I have never met one that's been famous before. What's even more impressive is he has several friends that are Nobel Prize winners. I mean, Jeffrey, I have met a lot of celebrities in my life. I mean, we've even had some over for dinner, but never Nobel Prize winners.
Certainly not one for peace.
Very funny.
You're really getting into all of this, aren't you?
Of course I am. I just wish I wasn't such a dunce when it came to science. I tell you, it bored me to death in school.
Aha! She admits it.
Well, that's fine. It doesn't mean I'm too old to learn.
Madame Curios, I'm sure science welcomes you with open arms.
Go ahead and laugh if you want to, but I'm going to make myself very useful around here. You wait, just wait. Tell you what, though.
What?
I'd make myself a lot more useful if I knew what we were dealing with here. I mean, do you have any idea what this project is all about he's doing?
Oh, no idea at all. That's what secret means, see? No one knows.
Why are you so sarcastic? Jeffrey, come on. You've got to be a little bit inquisitive.
Not even curious.
Oh, you have to be. This could be incredibly important.
Hey, wait, I'm just a lowly assistant, and you're even a lowlier volunteer worker. Far be it from us to know the secrets of the universe.
No, you go ahead and just act as uninterested as you are. I am going to get to the heart of this thing.
Madam, there are some things man was not meant to know. Or ladies, either.
You know what it is? You're too well-mannered to want to find out. Let me tell you something. Whoever said good manners made a good detective.
Kelly, you're not a detective, so don't go poking around where you're not supposed to, okay? No, I mean it.
Now he's angry.
No, I'm not angry.
So what's the matter? What happened to your sense of adventure?
Snooping is not adventure.
It can be.
Kelly.
Jeffrey, don't think of it as snooping. Think of it as sleuthing.
It was sleuthing or snooping. I don't want to get mixed up in any more of your mad escapades, so drop it, huh?
I don't see your transcript here.
Excuse me, my
Your transcript of the grades of the school you last attended?
I don't have one.
You lost it?
I never had one. But I suppose I could get one.
Well, if you prefer, we could call the last school you attended and request that they send one directly to us, or... Wait a minute. There's no indication of your high school.
I didn't go to high school.
Miss Jackson, I'm afraid I don't understand.
I was hospitalized. But while I was there, I took an equivalency exam, and I passed. Now, they said it was the same thing as receiving a high school diploma. And I scored fairly high, too.
Well, I'll speak to the dean. But it might be necessary for you to take another entrance test here.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind. I would also like to ask about financial aid.
My dear, we're not even sure whether you'll be able to pass our admissions requirement. Getting in is the first priority. We'll worry about money later.
Excuse me, but why are you being so negative? All I ever hear is how important it is to get an education and how young people have to be encouraged to go to school. But here I am. I'm willing to do anything it takes to go to college, and you seem to be saying that I can't.
Miss Jackson, you seem to be a very intelligent young woman, and I think it's wonderful that you have such intent, but...
But what? Forget it, right?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that it's going to be very complicated. You might not be able to enroll in this quarter. Let me just say this. Let's just start with you trying to find your transcript from whatever school it is that you last attended, and then we'll...
No, forget it. What's the use? I knew this would happen. Thank you for your time.
I know it's inexcusable. It's foolish, but I was swindled.
Grandmother, don't feel so bad. We all get taken.
Not me. At least that's what I thought.
If there's anyone to blame for this family's financial situation, it's me. If it hadn't been for my gambling, we wouldn't be in this place.
Now, come on. Warren, let's not concentrate on what happened in the past or who did it. What we have to figure out is what we're going to do from now on.
Look, this is pretty exclusively a family discussion, so if you'll excuse me...
Of course, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry that you're having problems. If there's anything I can do, please let me know.
Thank you. All right.
She's a nice girl.
She is.
Anyway, let's get back to where we were. We're not exactly destitute.
No, poverty is a relative matter.
All right. Then let's really figure out what we're going to do. I'm going to go down to the bank tomorrow, and I'll find out what the situation really is, and then we'll straighten it out.
No. This is a family problem. We'll take care of it together.
Mother, I wish for once you'd let me handle it, all right?
Now, don't try to shut me out, Lionel. I got us into this problem, and I'm going to help to get us out of it.
Well, we've always lived a kind of a rose-colored existence, all of us, haven't we?
You know, I used to think we had the screwiest family in town. I just never thought we'd be poor.
Hey, wait. We are not poor. We're broke. There's a big distinction. Now, poverty is a kind of state of mind. Hard to fix. Broke, you can fix.
So, you gonna fix it this time?
I'm gonna damn well try. I'm gonna go down to that accountant right now and try to figure this thing out.
Dad, are we gonna lose this house again?
Hey, will you stop talking like that about losing things? That's defeatist talk. Least we could do is wait until we find out what Minx really has done. Yeah?
Meeting adjourned?
Oh, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry we had to hang it out in front of you like that.
Never mind that. Are you okay?
Well, it's only money, right?
Seem depressed.
That was kind of a shock. Yeah, I'm a little depressed.
So, what are you thinking?
Oh, just that I've been back for a while now, and I seem to be sliding back into that old rut again, and I think it's time I shook myself out of it.
What do you have in mind?
Going away somewhere and trying to make it for myself.
Wait, you have to go away for that? You can't do that here?
This is a dream house. It's too easy here. I don't have to work. I can loaf around. I can sleep till noon every day.
Well, maybe you just need a new interest, like the newspaper used to have.
That wasn't a career. It was a hobby. Anything I do here is a hobby. You know, it isn't treatment. They taught us to realize that you think of yourself first and foremost. And so what happens when I get out of treatment? I come right back home, like a homing pigeon.
Well, it's your home. And it's a nice home, so why wouldn't you want to come back to it? Did all this really start because of what your grandmother said today?
Yeah, basically. Seeing the situation we're all in, I just think I should be out there pulling my own weight instead of hanging on their shirt tails. You know, the trouble is, I don't know if I can do it. How about that?
Well, I think you can do whatever you set your heart on. I have faith in you.
Now, Jane, you're about the best thing that's happened to me since I've been back. You're the main reason I'd hate to leave.
What can I say, Minx? It's still a beautiful stone in a beautiful setting.
Never mind the aesthetics. How much?
I can't believe you're serious about selling it.
Believe it.
Well, in that case, I'm afraid 30,000 is as high as I can go, and that's being generous.
Generous? You know, you made this stone for me. You know how much my husband paid for it.
Indeed, I do. And I probably overcharged him, but that was a long time ago. The setting is old-fashioned now. I'd have to completely reset it. Sapphires are a glut on the market these days. 30 is the best I can do.
Well, I can't afford to argue. I'll take it.
I hate to see you part with it, Minx. I know what that ring has meant to you.
There are more important things in life than a sliver of metal and a polished stone.
I have to inject the rats in the back room. You want to come and help me?
No, I can't stand needles or inflicting pain.
So much for your newfound commitment to science.
No, listen, I don't mind mopping up the spills or cleaning out these test tubes, but I'll leave the pain inflicting to you. Seems to be your specialty anyway.
Always has to get personal.
Don't forget the lollipops for your furry little friends. I'd give anything to know what Dr. Nicholas is working on.
on this reel, I thought it was a cartoon or something.
No, you weren't. I know exactly what you were doing, and I told you to forget it.
What? Is there something X-rated on this film?
No, I'm not telling you anything more. You know why? Because you're not going to ask.
Jeffrey, what is going on here? Why are you so actively protecting this man's work?
Maybe I am, and so what? I mean, that's what loyal employees are supposed to do, right?
Oh, la la, you've known him for a few days, you've known me for months, and we've shared all kinds of things. I would think that your loyalty would be to me.
Ah, you're not paying my salary.
Oh, don't give me that. It goes way beyond employee loyalty. Seems like Dr. Nicholas has a strange sort of hold on you.
Don't be ridiculous. You always have to romanticize everything, don't you?
I wouldn't call it very romantic if he had you under his thumb. Does he?
No, of course not. Why do you insist on turning an ordinary job into some kind of science fiction thriller, huh? If you have to have excitement in your life, go work at the space program. There's nothing here to interest you.
Tell you what, why don't you tell me what you know and let me decide where I'm interested?
I am not going to tell you anything.
All right. Am I a threat to him or something being here?
The word is nuisance. Can't you get it through your head? We have very important work to do here.
What kind of work?
You never give up, do you? Can't you understand? Dr. Nicholas does not want someone prying about here. Okay? Now, you have to make up your mind. You're either here to work or you're here to snoop around. If it's the latter, Dr. Nicholas and I, we don't want you here.
Hey, back so soon? You get your degree?
I got the 3rd degree, so I really didn't want to talk about it.
I don't like the sound of that.
They don't want me there.
Who are you talking about?
Who doesn't want you there?
The school, admissions. I walked all over the campus. It was really beautiful, Rick. You really should have seen it. And I went to the admissions office and I filled out my application. And she said I had to have my transcripts from my grades in high school. And I told her, look, I told her that and I couldn't get in without that. I told her that I had taken the equivalency test, but that didn't seem to matter. And she as much as said as there was no chance of my getting a scholarship.
Oh, honey.
Look, I knew that was going to happen. I'm just glad that I'm back here where I belong.
No rush. Exactly.
Yeah, I better get back to work, though.
Well, there's nobody here. Why don't you just relax for a while or something?
Well, I've got my side work in the kitchen. It's all a big waste of time.
Kid.
Well, she may be willing to leave it at that, but I'm not going to.
Good. What are you going to do?
I don't know. But I abandoned Alice once. I'll be damned if I'm going to do it again.
I've been checking out some job leads.
You're getting a job?
Well, I want to get something solid and contribute to this family for once.
Well, that's very sweet of you, Warren. I love you for thinking of it.
Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it. You watch.
I'm afraid it's a little late for a salary. I think you should buy a lottery ticket.
Mother. Excuse me. How could you do it?
Do what?
Do what? Mr. Babcock told me about your little lunch.
Oh, that old busybody. He had no right talking about a private discussion about some business.
I cannot believe you actually sold your engagement ring.
You sold your ring?
Yeah, that's what you did. And I'll tell you something. I'm going to get it back from it. I'm going to call Mr. Babcock. I'm going to go meet him, and I'm going to go buy it back for you.
Well, you're both making too much of it.
Oh, really?
It was only a piece of jewelry.
Oh, really? Now, I know what that ring means to you, Mother, whether you admit it or not.
Dr. Nicholas?
Yes, Kelly.
I don't want to bother you if you're in the middle of something.
I'm always in the middle of something. That's the curse of research. What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to tell you. Well, I've been reading so much about you lately. In fact, everything I can get my hands on. And I just want you to know that I have tremendous admiration for you.
Well, I don't mean to disillusion you, but you really shouldn't believe everything you read in the newspapers. Especially not in the popular press.
I think maybe you're being a little too modest. I mean, they just wouldn't make those things up. But I don't mean to embarrass you.
That kind of embarrassment never hurt anyone. And if it brings you a little closer to science, I don't mind it a bit.
This makes me realize what great things are possible. Which is why I'd like to know more about this project you're working on. In fact, we're all working on, I guess.
Well, it's very complicated to explain to a layperson.
Listen, I realize I don't have a scientific or medical background, but I'm sure that if maybe you just sort of outlined it for me, I could understand a little bit.
You're very much like your father, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I am.
Yeah.
And I take that as a high compliment. So, what about the project?
This is a very specialized field of... Look, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal.
All right. What?
I'll see to it that you have front row seats when I announce my discovery to the public at large. How's that? Or are you as impatient as Cece is?
Yes, I think I'm like him in that respect as well.
Well, I've learned to say no to my friend Cece. But I think that I can say no to his daughter as well. Perhaps when the time is right, I'll confide in you. But this is all just very premature right now. Please, Kelly, try to understand.
Great news. Just talked to a buddy of mine in Denver. Remember Paul Mitchell? He stayed a couple of weeks with us one summer.
Oh, you mean the surfer?
Well, he wanted to be a musician, but we surfed a lot that summer. He says he thinks he has me a job out there.
Out where?
In Denver. A securities company, the same one he works for.
Wait a minute. Paul Mitchell has a job in a securities company. I remember him when he had hair down to his shoulder.
He's with the establishment now. He's got hair up here. Terrific pay. He says he can pull the right strings and get me in. What do you think?
Well, I think it's very noble of you under the circumstances, but it's not really necessary.
No, Dad, I think you're wrong. I think it's very necessary, and I realize that there's not going to be much left after living expenses, but I want to send back what I can, and maybe you can use it.
That's very generous, Warren. I mean that.
No, it's not generous, and it's not noble. Just me being part of the family and trying to help out.
Well, even so, you don't have to go all the way to Denver to get a job. I mean, I'm sure you can dig up something here. I still have a few people who owe me favors here.
It's time, Dad. Time to get out and do it by myself. What do you think?
Yeah, I know. Okay. I'll miss you.
Miss you too. I'm not running away, though. I'll be back.
Hey, I know that. You have my blessing. Huh?
I know for a fact that there's a fund set aside for families of employees. I helped solicit the money for it. Now, why can't Alice get financial aid from that?
Well, she could, of course. At the time Alice Jackson was sitting here, I had no idea that she was your daughter. She never mentioned it. There's nothing on this application.
But she probably didn't want to take advantage. She's very proud. But if it's a question of her not being admitted, well, that is another matter entirely. And what is all this about her grades?
We have to have a transcript of her grades, Mrs. Wilson. You know that. When Alice left here, she seemed so upset that I took the liberty to call the place where she took her high school equivalency tests. And her lessons. It was right after she left the hospital.
Yeah.
And the teacher said that she was behind in several subjects. But she also said that she was a rather gifted child overall, and she considered her exceptionally bright, she said.
There, you see? And we offer the basic courses in just about everything that Alice was behind in, don't we?
Well, yes, we do.
And she took her equivalency test, so I don't see what the problem is. Judging from everything you have just said, there isn't a single valid reason why my daughter can't be admitted to this university. And I will go to higher authorities if I have to.
Do you realize that all we have done today is eat?
Oh, no, darling. Not quite all.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'm going to have to go on a fast after this.
Well, don't worry about it. Just enjoy it.
Oh, baby, I am. Oh, I am. Oh, this has been the most wonderful honeymoon.
We've earned it. Took us a hell of a long time to get here.
I know.
Mr. and Mrs. Capwell.
Mm-hmm.
What's that all about?
No, please, no. We didn't order more champagne.
Ooh, what is that?
No, ma'am. It was compliments of the gentleman at the bar.
Really?
Well.
Oh.
Why don't you ask the good doctor to join us?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Uh-huh.
Dr. Nicholas. I hope you don't mind my asking him to join us, Doc?
Really? No, I don't mind at all. He's just going to have to drink all the champagne. I can't drink anymore.
Alex, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Aren't you sweet?
Well, it's my pleasure. I wanted to celebrate your new life together.
Well, good. Have a glass with us.
You sure that I'm not intruding?
Please. We would be delighted.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Then let me propose the toast. To you both. May you have a joyous life together and have all the happiness you deserve in it.
Thank
you. Meant to be together. May I make a toast now? Two old friends. Do you remember that business venture we were in together?
I remember it clearly, but not very well.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. It wasn't too profitable for you, now, was it?
Far from it. I lost my shirt in that venture.
Leave my big mouth. Well, I'm sure you've more than recouped over the years. You're a big man in this world now.
Yes, and of course we read about you all the time.
Thank you.
How about this new project you're involved in? Everybody's talking about. Everybody's wondering about it. Come on, we're your old friends. Why don't you tell us about it?
Be patient, CC. You'll find out.
Look, I'm sorry. I told the police everything I know about 10 times now.
Yeah, I know you made a statement, but if you should remember anything, you can add to it.
I know. Call the police and tell them right away. Don't worry. If I remember anything, which I won't, I will.
I'm only doing my job, Mr. Wallace. So long.
Cup of coffee, will you?
What was that all about?
More questions about Haley's rape.
Oh, poor Haley. I really feel sorry for what she's going through.
Oh, believe me, I'm sorry, too. But if she hadn't have been here, maybe it wouldn't have happened and I'd still be doing some business.
Johnny's. Yeah, she's here. Hang on. Alice, for you.
Me? Nobody calls me here.
We have now.
Hello?
Miss Jackson, this is Shirley Franz in admissions at USB. I reviewed your application again, and I'd like you to come in for another interview. That's if you're still interested, of course.
You mean there's a chance of my getting in?
Well, that's something that we still have to discuss, but yes, it's a strong possibility.
That's wonderful. Of course I want to come down. When do you want me to come down? I have a job, and I think I could get some time to come down this afternoon if you wanted me to.
Well, no, that won't be necessary. How about tomorrow morning? 11, okay?
11. Great. That's fine. That's perfect. I'll be there. I'll be early. Thank you. Oh! What's all this? You're not leaving, are you?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to see you. I'm headed to Denver. I got a pretty good chance at a job.
Whoa. That happened fast.
Yeah, I had a connection, an old buddy of mine out there.
I'm gonna miss you.
I miss you too. You know, it's funny, when I first got here, I wasn't too happy about all these house guests. Dad told me I'd come to care for each of them, and I did. Especially you.
Well, don't forget about me, okay?
You don't forget about me.
How could I? Oh, Denver isn't at the end of the world. We'll see each other again.
We sure will, I promise.
I've always loved the ocean, living near it. You know, what Warren said about the yacht, he was right. We should sell it.
I suppose we should from a practical standpoint, but I really don't want to.
Well, let's not get sentimental about it. Warren has a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, so do you.
All things change, Lionel. It's hard sometimes. But I'm not made of sugar water, neither are you. We'll get out of it all right.
You bet we will.
Jeffrey, this doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
Look at this. There's this letter here from MIT offering Dr. Nicholas twice as much salary and much better facilities than he has here. Why would he choose this university? What is your problem?
You're my problem. You've been snooping again.
I have not. That fell out of the book right there.
I'm sure the letter just jumped out of the envelope at you.
I still think you know a lot more about this project than you're admitting. You're not being honest with me.
Oh, really? And this from a woman who stole my ring. You know, even if I did know, I wouldn't trust you with the information anyway.
Well, fine. All right, if you think you and Dr. Nicholas have to keep going with this conspiracy, that's fine with me.
Yeah, well, we do. Now, will you just please drop it?
Not on your life, buddy.